Welcome back to another edition of the Washington Nationals here on OOTP 27. As you can see, we are here for the 2029 Division Series for a rematch of last season's Division Series against the Chicago Cubs. And the other series is Dodgers-Phillies. Over on the American League side of things, it is Orioles-Yankees and Guardians-Rangers. So no changes to our lineups. Let's take a look at the Chicago Cubs lineup here. They won 95 games. I believe they were the best team in the National League. That sounds correct. Yes, 95 wins. They beat out the Phillies by 1 win for that best record in the National League. But they did outperform their Pythagorean quite a bit, as the Reds were actually better than them with a 108 run differential. So the Reds, they were a dangerous team this year, and unfortunately they just do not move on because they face the Dodgers in the wild card series. But, we don't have to worry about any of those quite yet. Let's take a look at this Cubs team. In the regular season, good hitting team once again, just like we faced last series. 5th in runs scored, lots of single-digit stuff going on here. They don't hit any home runs, though. So they rely on a lot of doubles, stolen bases, good base running, getting on base, just, station-to-station baseball. And then on the pitching side of things, horrible bullpen, really good starting pitching. So some good pitching, but if we can get to the bullpen, and then they also walk a ton of guys, and they have good defense. So, some good pitching, but if we can get to their bullpen, we should be able to take advantage of that. Take a look at that pitching staff. Cade Horton and Jacob Misiorowski, both on fire, both insane pitchers. That's part of the rotation here. They also got Michael King in this rotation. He's been on their team for the past 3 seasons, it looks like. They have Justin Steele still on this team, although he's not quite Justin Steele anymore. Looks like he's been hurt quite a bit over the last couple seasons. And then in the bullpen, they do have 2 good guys in the bullpen, it looks like, in Porter Hodge and Daniel Palencia. Both are quite good relievers. Tyler Kinley had a bunch of saves for them this season. He's pretty good on paper. Ben Brown, he's not really anything. Louis Varland's okay, I guess, had a decent season. And then Edward Cabrera's in their bullpen. He's pretty decent. Kyle Wright, nothing really. Cole Mathis, decent. Carson Wisenhunt as a lefty, he's whatever. So nothing too crazy for them in the pitching side of things, aside from Horton, Misiorowski, Palencia. King is good too. So they have some decent arms. And then on the hitting side of things, Piquet Armstrong's the best player. 6 WAR season. Really good bat as well. 25 home runs, 36 doubles, 41 swiped bags. Really, really good player. Matt Shaw's turned into a good hitter for them as well. Kyle Tucker is back in Chicago, apparently. They signed him in free agency in 2027, and he just continues to be really good in this universe, unlike the Marlins universe from last season. Nico Horner, glove first, really good player defensively, not so much offensively. Alex Bregman's still serviceable. Michael Busch, not quite MVP level Michael Busch, but still a good hitter nonetheless. CJ Abrams is on this team. He's really fallen off for them. So I guess that CJ Abrams trade really hasn't worked out for either team, to be honest. I mean, Luke Little's probably the best outcome on that trade, which is just crazy to think. Cole Mathis is their catcher. Looks like, he's the guy in their bullpen, wasn't he? Yeah, he's a two-way guy. So their starting catcher is a two-way guy? Very weird. JT Realmuto is their backup catcher. So yeah, not a great catching situation they've got going on. And then the bottom half of their order, nothing really too crazy there. But the top half, definitely lots of good bats going on there. And we are here at the friendly confines of Wrigley Field for Game 1 of the NLDS. Cade Horton going for them. We have George Kirby going. It's going to be Cameron Flukie after that. Tanner Houck, if he can go, and then Corbin Burns. If Tanner Houck cannot go, we'll have to piece it together with maybe a bullpen game or something, but we will tackle that when it comes to that. For now, we know that Kirby and Flukie are going the first 2 games of the series. No changes to the lineup, even though Ford is once again struggling in the postseason. But hopefully he can start to turn things around here. So top 1. There we go. Ford's on third base. Woods on second base. Nobody out for Spencer Torkelson. as that is well hit to left field, but not well enough. Ford will tag, though, in a sac fly to make it a 1-0 Nationals lead as Torkelson is retired. So 1 down, runner on second now with a 1-run lead. And Cody Bellinger steps in the box with a 3-1 count. Slices that one deep left field, and that baby's out of here. Cody Bellinger against his former team with a 2-run blast, and the Nationals take a 3-0 lead here in the first inning, as all the yuppies at Wrigley Field are dead silent. Do we have anything else in us here? Brady House? Not him, but Angel Feliz is on third base with 2 outs, and Eli Willits at the dish. 2-1 count. That's right at Michael Busch, who makes a one-handed grab. So we score 3 in the inning. Move things on bottom 1 as George Kirby, our ace, takes the hill. And he's in some trouble. Kyle Tucker's on second base. 1 out for PCA. We're going to pitch around with his control. Runner going to third base. Kyle Tucker just straight steals third base. Awesome. So he's on third, 90 feet away from scoring. Pitching around once again. Struck out PCA. So 2 down brings up Michael Busch. Honestly, I'm tempted to intentionally walk him and then face the glove first bat of Nico Hoerner. We're going to do it. Intentionally walking Michael Busch in the first inning. We're going to pitch around Nico Hoerner with the control. And it works to perfection. Ground ball to second base. Scoreless frame for Kirby. Move things on top 2. And we're cooking once again. First and second, but 2 outs for Spencer Torkelson. 1-2 count. Grounded over to third base. And that's a scoreless frame. So move things on bottom 2 now. Kirby in some trouble. First and second, 1 out for Cole Mathis, the catcher. Double steal. And everyone's safe. I mean, does Kirby just have horrible hold runners? Nope, he doesn't. He just... Okay. Well, second and third now. 1 out for Cole Mathis. 1-2 count to him. Struck him out. Brings up Kyle Tucker. 2-2 count. Ground ball to first. They'll just, I guess, do some weird animation where it looks like he could just step in the bag, but instead tosses it to the covering pitcher. Nonetheless, though, scoreless frame. We are on to the top of the third. Still a 3-0 lead. Cody Bellinger leading things off. Nothing going for us. We're on bottom 3. And PCA's on third base with 1 out for Michael Busch. Tempted to do it again. Set up that double play possibility for Nico Hoerner. Kind of tempted to pitch the contact here, but I think I'll just pitch around. As that's going to be hit to center field. That should be a sac fly to make it a 3-1 ball game, but now 2 down. Brings up C.J. Abrams. Full count to him. Fly ball right field. Bellinger should be there to put it away. He is indeed. So it's a 3-1 ball game as we're on to the 4th. And did Eli Willits just hit a home run? Eli Willits just hit a home run to make it a 4-1 lead for the Nationals. So just like that, they bring it within 2. We go back up by 3. And we're still cooking. Seaver King's on second base here with 1 out for Harry Ford. Full count, spits on ball 4. It's first and second now with 2 outs, and James Wood at the dish. 2-2 count to him as he goes down on a drop third strike. Now it's Torkelson with 2 outs. That's crushed left field. It's out of here. 3-run blast. And just like that, it's a 7-1 lead for the Nationals as our 3-run home run offense has delivered yet again. Man, it makes it so much easier when you have pop. What have I been doing all these years? 7-1 lead for the Nats here. Anything else as Edward Cabrera comes in? No. We're on to the bottom of the 4th. And they score 1 on a solo shot from Kane Kepley. And now Kirby in trouble once again. First and second, 1 out. Matt Shaw, visit the mound, please. He's not tired at all. Well, then get out of it. 1-2 count. Pop fly center field. Sirota puts it away. Everyone stays put. That's 2 down. Brings up PCA. Full count to him. Struck him out. So only 1 run comes across. It's a 7-2 ball game. We're on top 5. Let's just half it. Nothing going for the offense. Scoreless frame for Kirby. Nothing going for the offense. Scoreless frame for Kirby. Nothing going for the offense. Kirby's in the red now. We're going to take him out and go for... With a 5-run lead, we can bring in somebody like Travis Sakura. Get him some work. On paper, he should be a guy who's able to pitch well. Works a scoreless frame. We're on to the 8th. Nothing for the offense. Sakura once again. Scoreless frame. Nothing for the offense. Scoreless frame for Sakura, and the Nationals take a 1-0 lead in the series with a 7-2 victory, powered by home runs from Bellinger, Willits, and Spencer Torkelson. As 2-hit games for Wood, Torque, and Bellinger, they do all the damage. Kirby goes 6 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 6 Ks, and then Sakura comes in and gives you 3 hitless innings to close things out with a 3-inning save. Beautiful stuff. We're now on to game 2. Michael King. We've got 2 Northeast guys going up against each other. Michael King of Boston College going for the Cubs. For us, it's Santos the opener, but then following him will be the Egg Harbor Township man, Cameron Flukie of Coastal Carolina, as our super follower, getting his first taste of the postseason here, as he did not pitch. No, did he pitch? I already forget. I already forget if he pitched in the wild card round, but I think he did. I don't know. Who cares? But top 1 here, Michael King going. James Woods on second base. 1 out here for Spencer Torkelson. Full count to him. Ground ball left side, fielded by Shaw. 2 down. Runner stays put, obviously. Brings up Bellinger. 0-2 count to him. Line drive at the center field, but that'll be caught by PCA. We're on to the bottom of the first here for Gregory Santos, who in some trouble here. Kyle Tucker leadoff double, or it looks like he got on a first and then stole second, or reaching a pass ball or something. So runner on second, nobody out here for Matt Shaw. 1-1 count to him. That's going to be a line drive. Lands in front of Ryan Lasko in left field, who I forgot to mention is playing in place of Seaver King today because he's been slumping, giving Lasko some time out there. Unfortunately, even the 80-grade left field defense was not enough to get to that, as the Cubs take a 1-0 lead on a Matt Shaw RBI single. 1-2 count now to Bush, I believe that is. Or that was PCA. Get him out at first, but the runner moves up to second base. Now it's Michael Bush. 2-2 count. Ground ball over to first base. Santos covering, and he bobbles it. Bush is safe. It's runners on the corners. 1 out here for Nico Horner. I'm tempted to pitch to contact. We're going to do it. And Ford just misses it, I guess. Runner comes in to score from third. It's 2-0 Cubs. 2-1 to Horner. Ground ball to second. That's 2 down, but now they have a runner at third base 90 feet away. 2 down. C.J. Abrams, the former National, at the dish, as he flies one to center field, and Sirota makes the play. So now we're on to the second, but we're down 2-0. Anything going for the offense? No. We now go to the bullpen for Cameron Flukie. In the game as a follower, the Egg Harbor Township man, as the shot to clear has himself in some trouble here. Runner on second base, but 2 outs for Kyle Tucker. 0-2 count to him. That's clobbered to right center field. That's out of here. Mike Sirota had no chance on that one. 4-0 lead for the Cubs here. And all the yuppies are going crazy. Not great for us. Looks like it might be a chalked game, folks. Flukie gets out of it from there. Top 3 here. We're just going to half it on the offense. Nothing for the offense. Flukie, runner on second with 2 outs for C.J. Abrams. Works a full count. Struck him out. Gets through the third. We're on to the fourth. Nothing going for the offense. Fluky works a scoreless frame. Offense tacks on 1, so it's a 4-1 ball game. Harry Ford sold a home run. Like to see that. Fluky in some trouble. First and second, 1 out here for Michael Bush. 3-1 counts. Ground ball to second base. 4-6-3 double play. Feliz, Willits to Torkelson. And that's going to be the end of the inning. So we're on to the 6th, where Daniel Palencia is on to pitch for the Cubs. We do nothing. Fluky pitching the 6th. Gets a scoreless frame. Here in the 7th, we do nothing offensively. We're going to go batter by batter here. Facing Kane Kepley, 2-2 count. Struck him out. Cole Mathis, the 9-hitter, 3-1 count. Ball 4. So now top of the order here, we're going to go to the bullpen. It's a 3-run game, so, this is still like a high leverage spot here. We're going to go Luke Little. (0-1) to Kyle Tucker, lefty on lefty. And that's a little bloop shot in front of Sirota in center field. Runner will stay put at second base. It's first and second, 1 out here for Matt Shaw. 1-1 count to him. Ground ball at the shortstop. Willits goes to second. Feliz goes to first. 6-4-3 double play ends the inning. Beautiful defense once again. We're on to the top of the 8th. We only have 1 more chance, or 2 more chances, with this inning in the 9th, to score 3 runs. And Porter Hodge is on for a 2-inning save, most likely. Wood, Torkelson, Bellinger due up. Do we have anything in us? Full count for Wood. Ball 4. All right, so he gets on base. Brings up Spencer Torkelson. Full count to him. Ball 4. That's back-to-back bases on balls for the Nationals. It's 2 down, or 2 on, nobody out, rather. And Cody Bellinger. First pitch swinging. Dribbler out to first base. Basically a sac bunt. So second and third now. 1 out. Brady House at the dish. This would be a monster Brady House home run. Full count. Looks like he swung at a pitch in the other batter's box. 2 down. Brings up Angel Feliz, last round's MVP. 3-1 counts. Spits on ball 4. Bases are drunk here for the Nationals as Eli Willits digs in, who does have a home run in the postseason here, but I feel like we should still pinch hit. I just don't trust him to be hit in a spot like this. Seaver King against righties. He's got some gap. Cruz has a bit better gap, but not as good BABIP. 45 power. Only 40 power for him. Narvaez, probably not going to... We're going to go Cruz. Ronnie Cruz again. He's going to pinch hit. He had the infield single last time. He comes up bases loaded again, this time 2 outs. So huge spot here for Ronnie Cruz. 1-0 count. As that's going to be hit sky high to left field. Nothing going. So we strand the bases loaded, unfortunately. We're going to let Ronnie Cruz play some second base here. So he's going to play second. Feliz moves to shortstop. Luke Little... Gonna face the lefty PCA here. We'll give him a risp. Scoreless frame for Luke Little. We're onto the top of the 9th. That's our last frame. We're down by 3. Sirota, Lasco, and Ford due up against Hodge. What has Sirota got for us? 1-2 count. Struck him out. Now it's Lasco, who has no hits on the day. It's a righty. Let's just go Seaver King. Get us a base runner or something, Seaver King, and then just in case we get to the next inning, he's going to play left field. 2-2 count. Diving catch for C.J. Abrams at shortstop. Holy cow. 2 down. Brings up Harry Ford. Full count. Ground ball to third base. Matt Shaw makes the play, and the series is all knotted up at 1 game apiece. 1-1 series as the series now moves on to Washington. All right, folks, it is Game 3. We are back at Nationals Park. For the first time this postseason, it is Corbin Burnes on the bump for us for his second postseason start here this year. Tanner Houck still is not fully recovered, and Corbin Burnes is fully rested, so he's ready to go for today. He's our best guy for the day, so he's going to go for us. And then for them, it's going to be Jacob Misiorowski, probably going to get a shit ton of strikeouts, but he is susceptible to the home run. So, dangerous thing against us. It could be another Nolan McLean sort of game. Maybe we like a home run or two is the difference. But so top one, Corbin Burnes. 2 down, but PCA is on second base here with Michael Busch at the dish. Let's go after him. That's going to be against the shift, and that should be a 1-0 Cubs lead. It is RBI base knock for PCA, 1-0 Cubs. Brings up Nico Hoerner, 2-2 count. Sliced opposite way, lands in front of Bellinger. Not great. Busch goes first to third, 2 down. Yeah, no worries, you better get out of this. 2-2 count to Abrams. Ground ball to first. Torkelson makes the play. Only 1-0. We're on to the bottom of the first. And we've got some dangerous opportunity here. Wood on second. Torkelson on first. 1 out here for Bellinger. That's lined right at the second baseman, Hoerner. Everyone stays put. 2 down runners on first and second for Brady House. 2-2 count. Could not hold up. Misiorowski 2 Ks in the first inning. Run at the top of the second. Burnes works to score this frame. So does Misiorowski. Burnes allows PCA to get the second base. 2 outs for Michael Busch, who hits one well into the right center field gap. That's going to score a run, make it a 2-0 lead on an RBI double off the bat of Busch. Not what you want. Busch was hurt, though, if they take him out. So he's out of the game. Nick Martini is in at second base now. And Burnes getting to the end of his leash here, honestly. But we might have to do a bullpen game tomorrow, so don't really want to do that. With first base open, we'll pitch around. Hoerner fly ball left field. King ranging back, makes the play. End of the inning, or end of the top frame. Move things on bottom 3. All right, 1 out, first and second. Spencer Torkelson, 1-0 count. Ground ball to third base. That's going to be an inning-ending around the horn double play. And our opportunity is gone. So it's top 4. Burnes works to score this frame. Bellinger's on second base for Angel Feliz. Works a full count, and he goes down swinging. So now it's 2 down for Eli Willits. The 0-1 counts ripped down the right field line. That should score a run, cut their lead in half. Willits hustling into second base. That's going to be an RBI base knock. They give a double to him, so good, that's an RBI double. 2-1 ball game. 2 down, brings up Mike Sirota. 2-1 count to him. That's well hit into left center field. That'll get down into the gap. That's going to be another double. And just like that, the Nationals have taken they've tied it up rather. They've made it a 2-2 game. Sirota's on second base now for Seaver King. 1-1 count, grounded up the middle. Abrams makes the play, but the Nationals do manage to tie up the ball game. So we're on to the top of the 5th here. Burnes kind of getting towards the end of his leash here. We're just going to go to the bullpen. We are going to bring in Travis Sikora. Give us some depth, perhaps. Some length. Scoreless frame. We're on to the bottom of the 5th. Nothing going for us. Sikora in some trouble. JT Realmuto on second base for Nico Hoerner. Fly ball left field. King comes in. Makes the play. 1 down. Next batter up, C.J. Abrams, full count to him. Struck him out, that's 2 down. Brings up Bregman. Pop fly. Foul territory, third base side. House makes the play. Scoreless frame for Sikora. We're on to the bottom of the 6th. Misiorowski stole the bump, but he is starting to get a bit tired. Bellinger House Feliz due up. Nothing for the offense. Sakura on the bump still here, top 7 perhaps? 8, and we're going to go batter by batter. So facing the 8-hitter, Kane Kepley. That's sliced into left field, but caught by Seaver King for the first out. Brings up Cole Mathis. 1-2 count for the 9-hitter. Flied into left field. Diving catch, Seaver King. Incredible. That might have just saved the game right there, folks. Now it's top of the order with Kyle Tucker. It's a lefty. We are going to go to Luke Little. Going after Kyle Tucker. And that's pulverized. Oh! Am I insane, or did that look like it was like 500 into right field? Instead, it was just Bellinger perfectly playing it. I mean, it looked crazy off the bat, but apparently it's just a pop fly. So still 2-2. We're on to the bottom of the 7th. Luke Little does his job against his former team, and it's Willits, Sirota, King due up. Let's just risp it. Nothing going against Kyle Wright. It's top 8 here. Little's going to face Shaw, PCA, Real Muto. Works a scoreless frame. We're on to the bottom of the 8th. Daniel Palencia has entered for the Cubs, facing Wood, Torkelson, Bellinger. Let's go batter by batter here. James Wood, 2-2 count. As that's going to be popped up in the infield. Abrams comes in to make the play. 1 down. Brings up Torkelson. 3-1 count. Line drive at the center field, but caught by PCA. Now it's Bellinger with 2 outs. 0-1 count to him. As that's skied to center field. Easy play for PCA. 1-2-3, go us. And we're on to the top of the 9th. Luke Little still on the bump here, but I think we might take him out and bring in... that's the wrong team. Bring in Matt Brash. Who's in some trouble? Runner on second base, nobody out, is Jefferson Rojas with 75 speed. Alex Bregman at the dish. 1-0 count to him. That's going to be popped up into shallow center. Mike Sirota makes the play. Rojas tags up with that 75 speed. Oh my god, it looked like it was close, but he's safe at third, so 90 feet away from scoring is the go-ahead run. Honestly, let's pitch that just in case they're trying some funky shit. Yeah. Now we go after him. 2-1. The infield is in, but that's going to be ripped over the head of Bellinger. 3-2 lead for the Cubs. Kane Kepley delivers. RBI double, and Matt Brash with another just disaster performance. We're going to let him face the righty Mathis here with first base open. We'll pitch around. Struck him out. And now it's Kyle Tucker. I mean, fuck it. I'm riding and dying with Matt Brash here. He's our guy. Pitch around him. 3-1. Walks him. First and second, 2 outs. Matt Shaw. He's not laboring. Pitch around him. Ripped through the infield. That's going to score 1. It's now a 4-2 game. We're down by 2. And we're taking Matt Brash out of the game. We are now going to bring in... It's a lefty. We'll bring in Keegan Akin. 1-2 count, or 0-2 count rather. Struck him out. So we're down 2 now. 1 frame to do it. House, Feliz, Willits due up. Brady House first pitch swinging. That's ripped into right center. That's going to be a base knock. Boom. He's on first. Now it's Feliz. I'm tempted to pinch run Ryan Lasco for Brady House. We'll wait until he gets to second base, though, if that. So, Feliz here. Also first pitch swinging. That's crushed. 2-run blast on Hell Feliz. He has arrived. The second baseman continues what he was doing in the wild card round with a monster 2-run shot to tie the game back up at 4. Opposite field even. Beautiful stuff. And now it's Eli Willits at the dish with nobody out. No reason to pinch hit for him. We don't have any obvious pinch hit candidates, so let's just let him hit. First pitch swinging as well. That's a weird camera angle there, but just a ground ball to second base. 1 down. Brings up Mike Sirota. 0-1 count to him. That's going to be right at PCA in center. Played perfectly. 2 down. Brings up Seaver King. Oh my god. The achievement spoils it. Seaver King with 40 power. The 9-hitter walks it off. We have ourselves a 2-1 series lead. 5-star catch. Yeah, that catch by him. Seaver King. What a game from Seaver King. Yeah, that diving catch in left field. That was a 5-star catch. And he walks it off in the 9th. On Hell Feliz with a 2-run shot to tie it up. The powerful lineup, folks. Even getting power from the guys that don't have power. What a game. Does it say player of the game? Mizorowski. Yeah, right. All right, folks. It is game 4 of the NLDS. We're still here in Washington as George Kirby is going to go on 4 days rest. He's not full stamina, but he was enough to where I'd rather have him play instead of Tanner Houck, who only had 1 day left in his injury, but it is a moderate throwing injury, so I did not want to risk him throwing through that. We're going George Kirby, and he's only going up against Justin Steele, who's kind of cooked at this point in his career. So I figured, why not see if Kirby on short rest can be better than Justin Steele and make it a 3-1 series lead for us. That's the ideal goal here. Let's get into it. Top 1. And immediately they're up 1-0 with a solo shot home run. Just a leadoff home run from Kyle Tucker. Gets at it from there, though, so 1-0 Cubs. We do nothing. They do nothing. Edward Cabrera's in the game. Interesting. So bottom 2. First and second, nobody out for Angel Feliz. Full count for him. That's skied in the infield. Foul territory, actually, caught by Mathis. 1 down. Brings up Eli Willits. Fly ball right field. That'll be out number 2. Everyone stays put. Brings up Mike Sirota. 1-1 count. Well hit, left center field. That's down into the gap as Mike Sirota delivers. That should make it a 1-1 ball game. 2 RBI double. Bases clearing double for Sirota, the Northeastern Husky. And the Nationals have themselves a 2-1 lead here with Seaver King at the dish and a runner on second base. And he's slicing that one down the right field line into the corner. That's going to be an RBI double for him. It's now a 3-1 lead for the Nationals as Justin Steele's already been chased. Edward Cabrera now into the bullpen, not getting it done. And we're up to the top of the order with Harry Ford. 3-1 count for him. Ground ball, slow roller to Abrams at shortstop. And he's safe. Infield hit for Harry Ford. Harry. So runners on the corners here. Ben Brown now in the game. James Wood. Full count. Spits on ball 4. Bases juiced here for Spencer Torkelson. 0-2 count to him. That's going to land in fair territory down the left field line. That'll be a base knock. Probably score at least 1, probably not 2. Never mind, they throw him at the plate. Somehow, Harry Ford gets thrown at the plate there, but we have a 4-1 lead heading into the top of the 3rd. And Kirby allows Kane Kepley a leadoff double. Brings up Cole Mathis. 2-2 count to him. Struck him out. Top of the order with Tucker. Full count. Ball 4. So first and second, 1 out for Matt Shaw. Double steal. Everyone's safe. Not good. Full count to Shaw. Lined at house. Beautiful. 2 down. Brings up PCA, who's been terrible this postseason. Now that I said that, he's probably going to hit a 3-run home run right here. Not quite. Seaver King makes the play. 3 down. Still a 4-1 lead intact. On to the bottom of the third. We do nothing. Kirby in some trouble here. 2 down. 1-1. This will be Kirby's last batter no matter what. 2-1 to Bregman. Sky to the infield, and George Kirby gets through 4 innings on short rest. We will now be going to the bullpen, and we're at the bottom of the 4th. Eli Willits on second base here for Mike Sirota. 1-2 count to him, and just watches it on the outside corner. 1 down. Seaver King comes up, works a 3-1 count. Ball 4, first and second, 1 out for Harry Ford. First pitch swinging, rips 1 down the left field line. That'll get into the corner. 1 scores, possibly 2. It should be an RBI, 2 RBI double for Harry Ford, perhaps. It is indeed. It's a 6-1 lead for the Nationals. Beautiful stuff. Harry Ford in scoring position here for James Wood. 2-2 count, grounds it at the second base, so 2 down, but Ford moves up to third base, rather. Spencer Torkelson comes up with a 1-2 count. Goes down swinging, but we do have a 5-run lead. On to the 5th for our bullpen as Kirby is going to come out of the game. And we are going to bring in Connor Prelip. Works a scoreless frame. Angel Feliz, let's just half-inning it. Another run for the offense. As Feliz singles, they bring in Tyler Kinley. Willits then singles, and that drives in a run. So RBI single for Willits makes it a 7-1 ball game. 6-run lead here, top 6. Prelip works a scoreless frame. We just hit a home run. James Wood, home run here in the bottom of the 6th. Nothing else going. Top 7, Prelip. All right, 2 down, runner on second base. The pinch hitter, B.J. Murray, hits 1 right at Bellinger, who makes the play for the 3rd out of the inning. We're on to the bottom of the 7th. The offense does nothing. Prelip is going to come out of the game, and we are going to bring in Joey Estes, who has not gotten any work this postseason. Allows a leadoff double. Ground ball to Willits. That's 1 down. Runner stays put. Brings up Matt Shaw. 2-1 count to him. Fly ball right field. Bellinger comes on to make the play. 2 down. Runner stays put. Brings up PCA. That's a high fly ball right field, but Bellinger will put that one away as well. Can of corn. Move things on bottom 8. Wisenhunt still on the bump. We tack on 1 more run. It's a 9-1 ball game. That was a single by Wood, double by Torkelson. Wood goes to 3rd. They bring in Louis Varland. Bellinger flies out. That does not score, but then Brady House looks like fielder's choice scores Wood. So 9-1 ball game here, top 9, Joey Estes. Scoreless frame, and we have ourselves a 3-1 lead heading into Game 5 of the NLDS. 1 win away from advancing to the championship series for a 2nd season in a row. 2-hit day for Ford, Wood, Torkelson, Feliz, and Willits. The only guy who didn't get a hit was Cody Bellinger, but he did walk and score a run, so he did still contribute. George Kirby goes 4 innings on short rest. Prelip goes 3 scoreless. Estes 2 scoreless, and the offense delivers. Beautiful stuff. And never mind, folks, I am stupid because I forgot it's a 5-round series, or it's a 5-game series as we move on. We beat the Cubs for a 2nd season in a row. That's 3-1. We now move on to a best of 7 in the LCS to take on the Los Angeles Dodgers. That'll be next episode. Oh, also, the series MVP, James Wood. 5 hits, a home run, 769 slug, 385, 529 OBP. Beautiful stuff. Lots of good performances. Him, it could have been Seaver King, could have been Spencer Torkelson. Harry Ford had a good round. Sirota had a good round. Even Willits kind of performed. Feliz had a big home run. Honestly, I kind of would have given it to King just because he had that huge game in, Game 3.